Alright, so welcome back, guys, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be doing some casting news regarding Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. So if Fear the Walking Dead is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way to miss any more Fear the Walking Dead content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So it was announced that Matt Frewer, I have no idea if I pronounced that name correctly, but he was in, I think, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Altered Carbon, and a few other shows. I think he was in the 2004 version of Day of the Dead, or Dawn of the Dead. So he's kind of been around for a bit, starting a few zombie-related stuff. So he's going to be joining Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, which is very interesting news. He'll be playing a new character named Logan. Now, he's been announced just recently this past week, so I'm assuming that he probably won't be coming in towards the later half of this season, probably the second half. He probably will debut somewhere in the second half. Earliest, I would assume, is like episode 6, 7, or 8. But if I had to guess right now, I'd say probably the back half of season 5. Now, we don't have any confirmation of any human villains yet, and I think he could be our human antagonist this season. Just by looking at him, he looks like he would play a villain. He looks like he's got that kind of villainous kind of look to him, just as an actor. I don't know. We could get someone else. We also know we're getting this new character, Grace. She could be the villain. We honestly don't know where they're going with Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. Unlike the main show, we have no source material, so they could literally go anywhere with any character right now. Like, those new kids could be the new villains. But as it stands right now, we don't know what he's going to be doing. We just know he's going to be playing this new character, Logan. And he'll probably be debuting in Season 5B, which is interesting news. I'm excited to see where they take Season 5 right now. I feel like I know a lot of fans were annoyed at Season 4. Fans dropped off during the second half. A lot of it, main people had to do with Madison being killed off. But I don't believe that's the only reason Fear the Walking Dead hurt in the second half. I also believe that Fear hurt in the second half of Season 4 due to the split storytelling. Now, if the showrunners can get rid of that this season and make the group stick together, I think that'll help the show a lot and bring viewership back. Because we want, like, look at The Walking Dead for the instance. Except for Season 7 and the second half of Season 4, for the most part, the majority of our group have been together. Throughout the entire 9 seasons of the show, the majority of our group have been together. Yes, they moved on to other communities. Yes, they kind of have splintered off. But but there's still enough going on with each story, and we can check in on them that it doesn't feel like split episodes that much. Whereas Fear, there's not as many characters. They're only in certain locations. So I feel like it hurts the story to an extent having the split episodes. And I really hope that if this is our human villain, I really hope they make some improvements from the villains they've done in the past. In my personal opinion, I feel like Fear the Walking Dead has had a villain issue. I mean, Martha has been probably the most hated Walking Dead villain in both franchises. People hate her, myself included. I think some of it was stupid what they did with her. The Vultures were just like a ripoff of Negan and the Wolves. And they were just silly in some circumstances. The Proctors, well, interesting, they never really had, at least to me, a villainous presence. They never really felt like a villain. The Natives read by Taka back in Season 3. Something, but ended after they got their peace treaty pretty much. They kind of weren't villains anymore. Then you got Season 2 with the Cartel, which kind of fizzled out. Well, they weren't very antagonistic. They just felt like ripoffs. And then you got the stuff at the hotel, human conflict. Just wasn't that much entertaining. You got the pirates and stuff like that. Good, but they were killed off too quick. Celia and the people at that house, interesting, but a ripoff of her show and just killed off way too quick. The military in Season 1, well, interesting, didn't dive that into it. I think if Fear the Walking Dead fixed their villain issue and made an iconic villain with like a following and group numbers and a a staying presence like they had with Negan and the governor, it would help. And I think that that would help if they made this Logan character or any character in season 5 into that and had them stick around for another season and a half. Have them have this big presence on the show where you are scared, like the lineup, or like when Rick goes down to talk to the governor. Have moments like that. You don't really have those moments on Fear. And I think if they fixed that, this show would be a whole lot better. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this casting news and about my thoughts and opinions about the villains of Fear the Walking Dead. Do you think they need to fix them, or do you like that they're not as iconic as the main show? So let me know all about that in the comment section down below. Yeah, guys, those are my quick thoughts and opinions regarding Matt Freer joining the cast as the new character Logan, as well as my quick little rant on the Fear the Walking Dead's villain issue. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss any more Fear the Walking Dead content from me moving forward. This has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.